In this session, I will be explain about maximum unambiguous range concept. Before that, maximum unambiguous range concept, as we already discussing in basics of radar. In basics of radar, we discussing a simple radar system. So in that, we have a transmitting section and receiving section. So the transmitting antenna emits electromagnetic radiation, a portion of which is reflected by the target, and the receiving antenna receives this reflected energy and delivers it to the receiver. So the receiver processes this energy to detect the presence of the target and to exact its location, relative velocity and other information we will see. And the energy emitted by the radar is usually in the form of train of narrow rectangular shaped pulse. This is called radar waveform. Of course, there could be other kind of radar waveforms also. This rectangular shaped pulses are like this. So this is called a radar waveform. And this figure should be understood to mean that a pulse of electromagnetic energy is being transmitted every t0 seconds. It also means that the frequency of transmission, that is the number of pulses per second, is given by, so that is the number of pulses per second. So Fp equal to 1 by t0. For example, if a pulse is sent every 0.1 second, then it also means 10. So Fp equal to 1 by 0.1. So that means Fp equal to 10. So pulses are being sent every 1 second, and so Fp equal to 1 by 0.1, so that is equal to 10. Consider a pulse of energy being sent at a given instant time. It travels to the target at a speed of c. C means velocity of light, hits the target and is reflected back at the same speed. The reflected energy is received at the radar tr seconds after sending the pulse. The distance or range capital R to the target is given by R equal to Ct R by 2. So range or distance R equal to Ct R by 2. So C is the velocity of light and Tr is the reflected signal, where R is in meters and C is usually taken to be the speed of light and assumed to be C equal to 3 into 10 power 8 meter per second. In deriving above equation, we assumed that only one pulse transmitted and was later received after reflection from the object, but usually number of pulses are sent at rectangular or regular intervals, that is, so we can send the number of pulses in regular intervals. So in that we have a transmitted one pulse that can be reflected. So whenever the transmitted signal is transmitted, that was the reflected back. So total distance or range is capital R, and it is reflected to the back is TR by 2. So received signal is half of the signal will be reflected. So this is the transmitted and this is the received pulse. So now we can go to maximum unambiguous range. So in that, the first pulse after being reflected from the target is received by the radar before the second pulse is transmitted, and there will be no ambiguity here, as the reflected pulse can be easily identified as a reflection of the first pulse. The first pulse after being reflected from the target is received by the radar before the second pulse is transmitted. This is the first pulse, this is the reflected pulse of the first pulse. So there will be no ambiguity here. The reflected pulse can be easily identified as a reflection of the first pulse. No ambiguity means there is no any noise. But we notice that the reflection of the first pulse is received after the second pulse has been transmitted. This causes some confusion, since the radar without any additional information cannot determine whether the received signal is reflection of the first pulse or the second pulse. This leads to an ambiguity determining the range. So in that, we send the first pulse, and after the first pulse we can reflect the first pulse actually, but in that case already we have transmitted first pulse and also transmitted the second pulse. After that second pulse is transmitted, first pulse of the reflection pulse is generated. So in that, some disturbances or some noise is there. So in that, this is the ambiguity in the range measurement, in which case of A, the reflection of the first pulse is always received before the second pulse is transmitted. Thus the maximum range or distance of the target which does not cause any ambiguity is denoted by the R unambiguous. So R unambiguous is nothing but R unambiguous equal to C T naught by 2. So this is equal to C by 2 FV. This is known as the maximum unambiguous range of radar. If target is beyond this distance, then the reflection of the pulse is received after the next pulse has been transmitted. This is known as the second around echo pulse or second around echoes effect. This second around echoes effect is in the form of ambiguity in range measurement. So in that, first pulse is transmitted. After that first pulse, there is no reflection of the first pulse, and we can transmit the second pulse. So after that second pulse, this can be generated of the reflection of the first pulse. So it can be some noise is there. So this is known as the second around echo pulse. Why? Because of second around echo pulse. So this is this, after that second pulse is transmitted, it can be generated of the reflection of the first pulse. So it is known as the second time around echoes. Since the distance of the object is much less than R unambiguous, there is no second time around echoes. And also in case of reflection of first pulse is generated by the first pulse is transmitted and second pulse is transmitted and third pulse is transmitted, like that. Some pulses are transmitted, after that some pulses are transmitted. So finally reflection of the first pulse is generated. So that time we can say multiple around echo pulse. So in that case, in ambiguity range of measurement, in that case first pulse is transmitted and second pulse is transmitted. So after that second pulse is transmitted, reflection of the first pulse is generated. So this is known as the second around echo pulses. So after that some pulses are transmitting, some reflection of first pulse is before that transmitting some pulse. So that is known as the multiple around echo pulse. So that will be also a ambiguity, some noise is there. So simply we can say that no ambiguity in range measurement. We can transmit a pulses, regular pulses. So we transmit a regular pulse, one pulse is transmitted and reflected back immediately. So there will be no ambiguity. In case of pulses are transmitted, so, but reflection of pulse is not immediately, so there will be a ambiguity. So this is the ambiguity in range measurement. So our unambiguous range equation is C T naught by 2. And next, pulse repetition frequency. So pulse repetition frequency is defined as the number of pulses transmitted in a specific time or number of pulses transmitted in a second. So pulse repetition frequency PRF equal to 1 by PRT. So based on that PRF, we can write the pulse repetition time PRT equal to 1 by PRF. And next, duty cycle. So duty cycle is defined as the ratio of the pulse width to pulse repetition time. So duty cycle is defined as the ratio of the pulse width to pulse repetition time. So it can be, we can write as duty cycle equal to pulse width into PRF. So 1 by PRT is equal to PRF. So duty cycle equal to pulse width into PRF. So this is what maximum unambiguous range. Thank you.